everybody. Trenda here with Raising Boys. I just kind of wanted to go over my Sunday routine with you guys. I have a night routine I do every night, but on Sundays I do a little bit extra for preparing for the week ahead, mostly for school. So I just kind of wanted to share with you to maybe give you some tips and let you know what I do, so it might help some of you out. First of all, I'm going to go over my regular nighttime routine. I have it kind of written down if you see me looking down. I empty out the trash every night, and it gets filled up during the day, and I don't like stuff, sitting there overnight and smells and stuff, so I'll take that out at night or ask my husband to take it out at night. So that way it's fresh in the morning. And then also, make sure the kitchen is clean, because it's so nice to wake up to a clean kitchen. Dishes are done. Also going to sweep the floor. Also, I run the dishwasher every night. That's definitely a big part of my nighttime routine, because part of my morning routine is to empty it. That way you have an empty dishwasher during the day to put your dishes in, and dishes don't build up. I also get my coffee maker ready. Every night I make sure I have enough coffee grounds. I make sure there's water in it. Even I place my mug or cup there, so that way it's ready to go. I actually just set the timer for the first time, so it's going to go off automatically tomorrow, but normally I have it all ready to go, and I just come down and press the brew button first thing and do a couple other things while it's brewing. But hopefully it'll be ready for me when I come down tomorrow. I'm kind of excited about that. Also at night I will get the boys' lunches ready for school. What I like to do is I have their lunch boxes out on the counter, and I fill it up with whatever they're going to have for the next day that doesn't need to be refrigerated. Usually that's just something crunchy, and then every once in a while a treat. So right now, see, my son has some crackers and peanut butter, and then also a treat to make his Monday better. I thought that would be nice. So I have that, and for my other son too. He likes these veggie straws, so I put some veggie straws for his crunchy thing, and a treat for him. And then what I do in the fridge is I have a Tupperware inside my fridge, and I will fill that with the cold items that need to go in their lunch boxes for tomorrow. That way I know right where it is. I don't have to search around or forget anything. I have it right ready to go. I'll actually show you what that looks like. So I have this little Tupperware, and it's all contained. So I have my older son, he loves peanut butter and jelly. So I have a whole bunch of these made in the freezer. So the night before, I just pop one of these out of the freezer where it's thawed by the morning. And then my middle son, he loves these little ham and cheese sandwiches on these Hawaiian rolls. I also make big batches of these and freeze them in sandwich baggies, and then I put this inside a gallon zip freezer bag. So I pull one of these out the day before to thaw. So I always have a sandwich or something like that, and then some fresh fruit. They wanted cuties, or the little, what are they called, clementines. So they're 4 and 6, so they can't really peel the oranges, even the cuties by themselves. So I peel them and put them in this perfect size for them. These little Tupperwares, that way it don't get smashed. It's all ready to go. And then I usually do some kind of dairy also, whether it be yogurt or cheese. If you watch my Costco haul, you saw we got these little Danimal smoothies. So I have a Danimal smoothie for them. So they have their sandwiches, their fruit, their Danimal, their crunchy thing, and then tomorrow special they have a treat. So I'm gonna stick these back in the fridge so it's all ready to go. Then the only other thing I need to do is their water. Usually I will place their cups out on the counter so I don't forget, but I'll fill them up last thing with some ice water. But actually they're in the dishwasher right now, so I will just have to remember that in the morning. Let's get this back there. So that's how I do lunches. Makes it so easy. I don't have to think about anything in the morning. The way I do laundry is I always like to start a load in the morning, and I try to do one load a day. It really helps keep the laundry from piling up on you. So what I found to be the best for me is I actually put the clothes in the washer at night, and then in the morning I go in and all I need to do is add the soap and I turn it on. That way I'm not having to think about, you know, what I'm gonna wash or gathering it up. It's all there ready to go. So I do that every night. I put the laundry in the washer, and then every morning I just go start. I actually do that one of the first things when I come down in the morning. I start my cup of coffee and then I go turn on the washer. Also every night I make sure to get their backpacks ready. Anything that needs to go in, paperwork and such, is all in their backpacks ready to go, hanging up. I get their clothes ready, both actually their clothes and my clothes. I have one of those organizers in their closet for the days of the week, so their clothes are in there for the next day. I actually will bring them down the night before, so their clothes for tomorrow I'll bring down tonight, and that way they're down here ready for them to get dressed. I don't like, their room is upstairs, and I don't like them going back upstairs to either get their clothes or get dressed upstairs, because I have a 1-year-old and usually he's sleeping and I don't want a chance waking him up before I have to. I wake him up last thing before we need to leave in the morning. So I just have the older boys get ready downstairs and get dressed, and I also get my clothes ready the night before. That way when I wake up, I don't have to think about what I'm gonna wear. It's all sitting out for me, so I can just throw on my clothes. I also like to at night look over my calendar, look at any special things going on the next day that I need to prepare for or be aware of. Actually, I try to look at the whole week because you always want to be a little bit prepared. And then the next thing I do is think about breakfast next morning. We actually have a set up routine of what we eat every day. Kind of makes it easier. And on certain days of the week, like Mondays is my oldest son Kaysen's turn to pick out what we eat. Like Tuesday we have oatmeal, Wednesday's Carter's turn to pick out, Thursday we have oatmeal, Friday we have eggs, Saturday's Mommy's turn to pick out, and Sunday is Daddy's turn to pick out. So like tonight on Sunday night, I will ask my son Kaysen what he wants to have for breakfast in the morning. That way if there's something I can prepare ahead of time, it just makes it that much easier. So if he wanted eggs or something, I could scramble those in a bowl and leave them in there. He wanted to do muffins, so we'll probably do muffins and fruit. I make big batches of muffins and freeze them. So he told me he wants muffins tomorrow, so I went in my freezer and I found some muffins and I put them out on the counter so they'll be nice and defrosted by tomorrow morning. Then all I need to do is cut up some fresh fruit and we have breakfast. So for Sundays, I do a little bit extra to prepare for the week to make it easier. I go through the boys' closets and I prepare their clothing for the whole week. Like I said, we have an organizer in the closet with each day of the week. So I put their outfits for Monday under Monday, Tuesday and such. It just makes it a lot easier. Right now it's super hot, so I don't really need to look at the weather, but if the weather was changing, I might look at the weather and see what the weather's gonna be like to decide what they're gonna wear. But it's just hot here in Southern California, so you know, shorts all week long makes it easy. But on certain days like Fridays, they wear their school colors, and sometimes they have dress-up days. I'll look at that and make sure I'm prepared. Things are washed that need to be washed for the week, so I have it all set out for the week. It just makes it that much easier. I try to get all the laundry put away. So I need baskets full of clean laundry. I try to get that all put away on Sundays. That way, you know, I have everything to pick from, kind of start off the week fresh with not you know, laundry laying around everywhere with piles. It just kind of, you know, makes it easier. I also tried to do any meal prep that might be needed for the week. So for an example, on Friday I went to Sprouts because they had a deal on their grass-fed beef. I believe it was $3.99 a pound, and it was one of those 72-hour sales, so it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday you had to get it. So I went Friday and I grabbed like 6 pounds of ground beef. So I knew today I need to do something with it. So I looked over my meal plan, and we're gonna have tacos one day and tater tot casserole one day. So what I did was I just I browned all the meat together, just salt and pepper, easy, because I can always add seasoning later. I actually went ahead and made the tater tot casserole. We're gonna have it Tuesday, but I went ahead and made it, so it's gonna be all ready in my fridge to go. So that was easy while I had everything out. And then let me show you. If I can find it. Oh, it's back there. But anyways, I put some more in a Tupperware ready to go for tacos. I just need to add the taco seasoning when I heat it back up with some water, and that'll be ready to go. And the rest I used my food scale and portioned them out in 1 pound. They're all browned and ready to go for whatever meal I have coming up. So I have 3 of those ready to go, so that makes life so much easier. So on Sundays I definitely am looking at my meal plan to see what I can do to make it easier. And I think that's about it. I hope some of my tips will help you prepare for the week, and I hope to be making another video shortly of what I do for my morning routine and after school routine. So look for that in the future. But you guys have a great week, and we will see you later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.